You can also join the discussion with more than close to 35,000, actually, of our viewers and listeners on the David Pakman Show subreddit. That's at davidpakman.com/Reddit, Reddit. Let's look at a few posts from the subreddit. First one from user Joey Death says, does Ukraine realize that a no-fly zone equals World War III? There's really no way to word this without throwing shade at the Ukrainians, but I keep hearing Ukraine and the Zelensky administration calling for a no-fly zone, as I'm sure many of you have as well. There's obviously no happy ending in store for Ukraine, but I do wonder if this is a heat-of-the-moment thing for them, since the no-fly zone and other U.S. NATO restrictions can lead to World War III. Am I just not seeing it from their heated perspective? So it is both true that a no-fly zone could well be the trigger for World War III, but you also are not seeing it from the Ukrainian perspective. So let's think through that. Why would a no-fly zone potentially mean World War III? Well, the issue with a no-fly zone is announcing a no-fly zone is just an announcement. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. But when you announce a no-fly zone, you have to enforce the no-fly zone. And what that means is shooting down planes if they violate the no-fly zone. And it leaves open the idea that Russia could just violate the no-fly zone with human piloted planes, or send drones to have them deliberately shot down to then justify an escalation. There's all sorts of different ways in which the enforcement of the no-fly zone could indeed lead to World War III. What you also have to consider, as many of our Reddit users made clear, from the perspective of the Ukrainians, they are seeing total war from Russia, and they recognize that even if they've been able to resist certain advancements from Russia to some degree, Russia's military is absolutely massive. And so, although the enforcement of the no-fly zone could lead to some deaths, my guess is the Ukrainian calculation is it'll save a ton of people. In other words, you shoot down a plane and it lands and the plane crashing kills a few people. But think about how many Ukrainians could be killed if that plane is able to do bombing sorties in Ukraine. So I think that we aren't seeing it from the Ukrainian perspective, and there's also accuracy to the no-fly zone enforcement could be World War III. As of right now, no-fly zone has been put in place. User HOHH posted to the subreddit, is sexism unavoidable? What if a female comedian delivered the baldness joke at the Oscars? Would Will Smith have slapped her and then walked away to receive a standing ovation within minutes? Yeah, no, I think this is a fair point. And I think that it is inevitable that the situation was seen the way it was seen to some degree because the joke was made about a woman's hair, and the person telling the joke was male, and the person doing the slapping was also male. Now, I don't know that it's sexism necessarily, but I think that this post correctly identifies that were it, Whitney Cummings or Nikki Glaser or whatever female comedian telling that joke about Jada Pinkett Smith, if Will Smith goes up and slaps her the way he slapped Chris Rock, he's certainly kicked out. I mean, I guess they tried to kick him out and Will Smith just stayed and nobody did anything about it. He's certainly kicked out if not arrested. I think that's true. I think also there's another aspect to this, which is if the joke had been made about a bald man, there likely never would have been a slap anyway. I mean, I think there's no way to remove gender dynamics from that situation. That doesn't necessarily make it sexism and everything that connotes, but there's no question that gender played a role in everybody's reaction. Last post today from Early Gold, who posted, please support the bonus show so we can get better audio controls. Yeah, I'm going to play for you. There have been some horrible audio issues plaguing the live streams lately. Here's just a little bit of a reminder for those who might have missed it.
Hearing myself coming back, that's weird. Are you guys hearing me twice every time? You're not.
Just wait for it.
Okay, let's try now. Okay, let's try now. No, I still didn't. I'm still hearing myself. Okay, let's try now. No, I still didn't. I'm still hearing myself. Okay, let's try now. No, I still didn't. I'm still hearing myself. Okay, let's try now. No, I still didn't. I'm still hearing myself. Okay, let's try now. No, I still didn't. I'm still hearing myself. Okay, let's try now. No, I still didn't. I'm still hearing.
Anyway, I won't plague you guys with the entire thing, but that did go on for about 10 minutes. It's not, we don't need a donation to fix that or anything. Some people thought, David, maybe we need to donate to fix your audio. No, it was just a user error. That's all it was. But I think we very, very soon are going to have the audio figured out for the live streams. Join the discussion on the subreddit at davidpakman.com/Reddit.